Today, the economy of Kenya has stabilized, and I want to assure all our citizens that we will not go back to reckless borrowing. We will not go back to subsidies that benefit brokers, cartels, and people who are politically correct.
Stabilizing the economy, I can tell you that means nothing. Are basic food commodity prices higher or lower? I'm talking about sugar, I'm talking about bread, I'm talking about milk, if people still take milk anyway. I'm talking about unga, I'm talking about vegetables, tomatoes, just the basic food commodity prices. If you ask me, I would say it's gone up, right? As far as I know, William Samoe Ruto was elected to manage the high cost of living, which, by the way, when you talk to people in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, that you've stabilized the economy, I think somebody would really wish to know what's happening. By the way, the other thing that one needs to ask is, how about transportation? How about the cost of transport? Has it gone up or has it gone down? Cost of fuel, has it gone up or has it gone down? How many jobs have William Samoe Ruto created in the last 6 months? And when you talk about jobs, we are talking about jobs that have been created by government, and that is another side, is the flip side of government spending. He froze spending. So it means that government is not creating jobs. The other thing that I'll look at is consumer data. Are people buying more now than they were buying during Uhuru's time? Do you see the supermarkets full, in other words? Or are they actually empty? People have resorted to, shops in the estates. That tells you something. Consumer data is one of those indexes that are used widely to actually know where you stand. As a matter of fact, in the US, this data is collected weekly, every Thursday. And in fact, ideally, all central banks of the world and banks do their bidding for finance on Thursday. Treasury bills, treasury bonds, commercial papers, and all these financial instruments that are traded. Samoe Ruto talked about stabilizing the economy and actually talked about borrowing and talked about subsidy by cartels. I don't know if he means corruption. And by the way, when you hear government talking too much, Rigathi Gachangua is insulting people left, right, and center. William Samoe Ruto is using words like this.
We do not need any permission from no character.
Yeah? Then there's something that is happening behind the scenes. And let me tell the opposition, let me tell Raila Amolo Odinga and Azimio, the looting that will be there in this era of William Samoe Ruto will be looting that has been done according to the law. So if they don't look at looting in a different way or context, and they expect that stealing will be done directly, I can tell you Kenya Kwanza has lawyers, crooks, has many people who know how to hide this information, that if you use your naked eye to look for corruption in William Ruto's tenure, then I can assure you, you'll get nothing. Anyway, back to this stabilizing the economy. When you're talking about government finance, it's not like a limited liability company. It's not like you're buying, let me keep it simple. It's not like you're buying, selling, making a profit and using it. When you talk about government, you are talking about revenue collection. When you talk about subsidy is very important, especially in an economy like this. I understand William Samoe Ruto's approach that he wants to subsidize production as opposed to subsidizing consumption. But how many people produce and how many people consume? There has to be a balance. You see, when subsidy is used correctly, and I'm talking about subsidizing foodstuff, especially subsidizing fuel, when you use that, you just don't enter into government and stop the subsidy once and for all, you end up with this situation where basically if you go around town or if you go around the country, you find that projects have stalled because government is not spending. Why? Because William Samoe Ruto wants to say that he's been saving. You know, government does not work like buying and selling chicken. Are you feeling the effects of a stable economy as opposed to what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had? Is the hustler really happy that the economy has been stabilized? Is he feeling the effect of that? I can assure you there is nothing like that. It's just politics as usual. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa